Hey guys, it's your girl Laura. Welcome to another plan with me. I am so excited about how this spread came out for January. I was really in the headspace of like new beginnings, which kind of led me to rebirths. And of course, a phoenix bird is like the symbol of rebirth. And I just really, once I landed on a phoenix bird, I just thought, oh, there it is. That's going to be my theme for January. And I'm really, really happy with how it came out, especially because, and I know I say it in every video, but I am not an artist. So I'm just really, really happy with how it came out. I also wanted to really play with colors, especially because I'm not a great artist. So I chose 4 of my Crayola Super Tips, like a darker red, a truer red, an orangey, and then like an orangey yellow. So you're going to see this gradient effect throughout the whole spread. And again, I just think it really adds to it, especially since I guess I could do much more detailed drawings, but they wouldn't be very good. But it's okay. It's something that I want to work on. And but yeah, so as you can see, like I'm working on that gradient all the way down from the very top of the bird's wings all the way to the bottom. And again, I just really, really like how it turned out. I'm very proud of myself. And as you can tell, I went in with my colors first. So yeah, this is something that I definitely drafted in pencil, but I went in with my colors first so that afterwards when I went in with my fine liner, like sometimes when you do the fine liner first and then the markers, it ruins the tips of your markers. So yeah, that's the reason why I did it in this order, just in case anybody was wondering. And then I just took that same fine liner and put January in like big letters all the way at the bottom. And then I had an idea to like put in a border and have the border have that gradient style too. So that's kind of what I did here. I did freehand it on this page, and then obviously as you can see I used like a straight edge afterwards. It's because I regretted it. And so I ended up doing the straight edge on the other sheet because I just feel like it looks a lot cleaner. And I do wish I would have done it on the actual cover sheet, but oh well, you learn, live and learn. But anyway, on the other sheet I wanted to just put in a little quote, and I chose better an oops than a what if, right? And that's just gonna kind of be my motto for the month. You know, just take the opportunity with the new year to try new things, even if you fail, like, hey, at least you tried. And there we go, ready to start the month. Oh, I totally forgot about this. I went back in with my fine liner and I tried to like do that little cheat where you make your downstrokes look a little broader. That way it looks like my calligraphy is actually better than it is. And I am planning on signing up for like a calligraphy class because my calligraphy has gone downhill. So has my actual like my handwriting itself, like my normal handwriting. Yeah, I need to get back into that, but for right now, this little hack will have to do. Next, I wanted to have a monthly overview. This is something that I always do, and actually, I'm not quite sure if you guys can really tell because I drafted it in pencil first, but there's flames, like a flame job all the way at the bottom, and that's because I severely miscounted. I don't know how I did that, but I did. If there's a way for me to ruin a monthly spread, I will find it and I will do it. And I did. So I just put like these little dots to kind of be the background of each number of the month. And again, I just went darker with the top dots and then like lighter using that same gradient. And then as you can see, I'm going back in with a huge eraser to erase all those flames, which you know what? Actually, I'm very happy about because I wasn't really happy with how I drew the flames. I just needed something kind of quote-unquote phoenix themed to go on here because I didn't have room to draw a whole nother phoenix. But as you can tell, I'm going back in and putting in all the missing numbers, and then I just went back in with my Tumble Dual Brush pen with the thinner side with the thinner bottom part, and just put in all my lines so that everything's looking really nice and neat. Another one of my goals is like to be able to do straight lines without needing a straight edge. But that's part of my bullet journaling goals. If you were here for my previous video, then you know that I like have my bullet journal as a section of my goals, and I'd love to do like a goal planning video with you guys if you'd be interested, and I can show you like more in depth all the other things that I want to like accomplish when it comes to my bullet journaling. So on the next spread, you can see that I wrote 30 days of dance. I actually did sign myself up for a 30-day dance class. Dance was a big part of my life when I was younger, and it's kind of fallen off to the wayside. I did grow up in SoCal, so like I think everybody does a little bit of something, but I did move to Idaho a few years back, and there's nothing here, so I ended up being able to find something on Monthly, which is a website where you like can sign up for different things from actual professionals. And so I did sign up for 30 days of dance, and I just wanted to have like a section in my bullet journal where I could kind of reflect on how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, you know, just like I guess just a place to put all my thoughts together. And so I thought I would separate that into 4 sections, which would be for each week. And we'll see how it goes. Again, I use that color gradient that I said I would be using throughout the entire spread. I do like how it came out. I've never done something like this in my previous journaling. I've always used a Lurstrom 1917 journal, and it cannot handle coloring like this. It will bleed through, but with this notebook, it didn't. It held up like a champ, so I was excited to use a lot of color. And then on the other side, I wanted to do a habit tracker and a mood tracker. So as you can see, I'm just writing the days of the month 1 through 31, and then I'll have my habits on the other side. And then that little strip on the right hand corner, that'll be my mood tracker. So again, I just wrote the days 1 through 31, and then on the other side I just put like a happy face, a meh face, and like a sad face. And so I'll just click, you know, based on how I'm feeling that day. And then you can see me right now writing down all of my habits. I have a lot, and they don't seem very, what's the word, like personal. Like a lot of them are based on like my brands, because I own 2 brands, and then of course I have my bullet journaling stuff, I think, and I like to make TikToks and stuff like that. So that's kind of what this is I have so many that I handle, like so many different social medias, that I kind of do need a spot where I can kind of keep track, and that's the majority of what my habit tracker is. But you'll notice I also put like working out and, you know, eating clean, things like that. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's really nice and simple. More than anything, it's like useful. So again, really happy with how it turned out. And then I just put, you know, mood tracker at the bottom and habit tracker at the top. Again, using my Crayola Super Tips to create that gradient, just to give it a pop of color, since this sheet is being taken up so much by actual information that I didn't have any room to play with any doodles. But I'm happy with how it turned out. Moving on, I do like having a brain dump page. This is actually something that I didn't get into until I believe my 2nd or 3rd year of bullet journaling, but I actually really enjoy having it. I even sometimes go back to my old bullet journals and look through my brain dumps there just to see, you know, what was going on in that brain of yours. What were you, you know, thinking of? What ideas were you having? Things like that. So I really like having it. I wanted to do something really simple and easy, so I just did that gradient border again, and then I used again my Crayola Super Tips to just put the heading brain dump and alternating between the 4 shades. Next, I'm finally ready to do my first weekly spread of the year. I personally like to start my weekly spreads on Monday, so I just did the first 3 days of the year here, so that my next weekly spread will start on a Monday, which will be Monday the 4th. You'll notice I did something really simple. I really like how it came out. Again, I'm not an artist, so I was able to play with like a phoenix doodle on the right hand side, and I was able to make it nice and big because again, I only have 3 days to work with this week. So the top section will be for events and the bottom section will be for tasks, and I kind of just use my tasks as a to-do list. But I'm really happy with how it came out. I didn't really play with the colors this time, but I feel like that big phoenix doodle, you know, is more than enough to like situate the fact that it's, you know, a Phoenix themed spread. And I just really like how simple it came out. I like how quick it was, especially since it's only for 3 days. I didn't want to spend too much time on it, but in the end I really like how it came out, and I'm excited to do something like this for the next week. I'm not quite sure exactly what I will do, but I do think I want to use this type of doodle again, like a minimalistic one. It doesn't take up too much space. I can make it bigger if I want to. I can make it smaller if I want to, and really play around with how I want next week's spread to look. And yeah. So now we're ready for the flip through. I'm really enjoying how this one came out. If you feel like this is a spread that you'd like to do as well, please tag me and I will make sure to show you lots and lots of love. I'm just really happy with how this came out. I'm loving the theme. I'm loving the color. I've never used this much color on a spread before. But I'm just really happy with it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as well. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this, and check me out on other social media sites. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!